Outside Paul. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, BA? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now here's Irving. Last game for him, he picked up 10. We played just over a minute here in the first. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Drummond with the screen. Takes a three. Irving, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Paul. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And Ayton gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Back to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Ayton. Last game, he had 28 points. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Irving for three. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 8 points.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
2 points. That one goes.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
Both teams will make substitutions.
With your Brooklyn Nets deck team. Make some noise, fans.
Brooklyn trailing. There's a screen by Aldridge. Here's Dragic. Pass to Griffin. Outside Mills. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
That one goes in.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Outside Mills. Spins. Driving inside. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Mills has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Mills. Pass to Griffin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Payne with it, now guarded by Curry. Here's Johnson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Next ball.
Now the Nets with it. They trail by 3. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Shaman. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Now Drummond. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Inside. Here's Paul. An easy 2 on the layup. Paul's got 6. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
And your Brooklyn Nets. Coming up on the floor for your Nets, Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Durant. 27 points his last game. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Booker, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The kick to Durant. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Here's Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Left side Durant. Outside Mills. Back to Durant. Hangs in the air, and he sinks the layup.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we get t-shirts for everybody, but we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And they doubled up Irving to the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And the Suns miss again.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Paul for 3. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 9. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And BA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Paul. Ayton inside. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Suns.
58 seconds left in the half. 5 on the clock. McGee for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Brooklyn trailing. Back to Irving. Tries the spin move. And he drives in. Here's Claxton. And the layup falls.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Exactly. Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he drops it first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Brown. Back to Dragic. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from McGee.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And the first half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Left side, Irving. On the wing, Curry. Back to Irving. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
With the step back. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now Booker. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Shoots over Curry. Booker can't get it to go. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
His first foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Oh, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. But he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
To the inside. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by the Suns.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Booker, good.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Here's Irving with the drive. The kick to Durant. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns leading. Pass to Crowder. Booker for three. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Durant. And the bucket is good. Durant's got 16 points.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Back to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the clock.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The baseline J.
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look, great job by this coaching staff.
And Brooklyn has possession. 6-point game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Booker drawing the double. Out left to the wing. Left side Payne to the middle. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The kick out to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3.
And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Brown. Biyombo with a steal. And here's Crowder from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Biyombo. Crowder outside. Another three for Phoenix.
3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Steps back to the paint. The kick out, Curry. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Phoenix has possession. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And here's Paul. From outside the arc. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Outside Curry. Inside. Pass to Thomas. Spins. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. Thomas has got his first points of the game.
Boy, nice look from the big man, Aldridge. Doing a nice job sharing the wealth.
And he gets that one. And the Suns lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Tries the spin move. And Dragic, here we go. Can't convert off the spin. Bridges, right side. And there's the drive. Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They are clueless as to how to handle CP3 tonight. I mean, so many ways he can beat you. And he's using just about every one of them here tonight.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Paul. Hits the target from 18 feet.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Irving up top. And here's Durant. Irving with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Paul. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And that one's good by Durant.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Irving. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double-clutch layup. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And it's Paul off the drive. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 21.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes to play.
Here's Durant. Over Bridges. Hauled in by McGee.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Booker. And he lays it up and in.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
And an intentional foul right there. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.A.? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Shooting for Phoenix.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chris Paul.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And here's Mills for 3. He drops it from range.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And McGee with the stuff.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Mills. Takes the 3. Misses the shot, so no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that